Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to Transport Fever with episode 3 of this new season. Playing on a hilly map, hard start 1970. We already have a fledgling empire going on here. As you can see, we have Cleveland connected to Merino Valley, Hartford, San Bernardino, and Springfield. At least, mostly. We have buses going to these towns, this one, and that one. And this one is just being connected to food, but that's all. In the previous episode, what I have done is set up a train line here. This train line is, however, not yet picking up anybody up, but there are some passengers waiting right there. That's for the CLV to San Bernardino. This episode, I want to add a train to that. Because we do have these lines, but not all of them have trains yet. This one, come to think of it, is CLV to Hartford. Now, those trains are pretty expensive, but I'm not doing terribly. So we can still loan some more, and we can still get that thing going. So this is going to be the CLV, what's that? San Bernardino. You're first. Then we're going to hit the bank again, and buy another one. And you, I hope you can make it, are going to go to Hartford. Yep, he departed. Let's see, does Hartford know? No, Hartford does not know that there is a train station. We need to connect that. Otherwise people are not quite going to get there. So a bus stop on each side. Then, for some reason these roads in this game are still really bloody wonky. Do these bus stops still... Yeah. They still cover most of the town. I like it. Okay, Hartford. You are the CLV Hartford bus. After station number 2, I need you to go to the train station. Then you go to number 4, then you go to number 5, and then you go back. Good. Let's have another one at Dogwood, which is where you go after Elm Street, in case somebody changed their mind and they still want to come along. Okay. Let's see what those stations are doing. It's going to take them a bit of time to decide between going by bus or by train. Which is why this train is only carrying 9 out of 52 passengers, and why they're still running a significant deficit. Now, these train lines are currently being shared with these things. Which is waiting for a free path. Oh, that may have to do with the Hartford train that I just sent on its way. So you're going to San Bernardino. Let me see. Why are you waiting for a free path? See, this can happen if you have as many trains using all these different paths as I am. You can run into congestion issues on your main routes. Okay, so he's fine. This guy, aha! Yep, that's the problem. There are no signals on this line. That's causing issues. Because right now, this train is constantly waiting for the other one. So you're going to move here. And we're going to have more signals there. If it's not for these signals, then the other train is always going to take priority. Ah, and there's my other food train. It's also waiting to go. Now he gets to wait. He gets to go on. He gets to move on empty, that is. Now this train gets to follow. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. How are my bus lines doing? Still making a profit, although the one to Hartford, not that much. Train lines all running a deficit so far, not surprising, especially the... Now what? You were CLV Merino. Why are you waiting for a free path? Who are you? Sylvia to Hartford. Aha! That's the problem. There's a train at that station that does not know how to leave. Which I cannot really blame it for. Because this whole section is turning into a bit of a clusterfuck. Yeah, make that a significant clusterfuck. We're gonna have to maneuver this train out of here somehow. The easiest way to do it might... Yeah, I hope that this is going to work. See, now this gets into trouble. Too much curvature. We're gonna have to redo a little bit of these sections here. Like that. Then you cross over. And you cross over. You join up there. Break down a couple of these crossings. You get to go. Oh, please don't fight me on this. I need you to connect, not change course. That's not connecting. Split off. Yep, now it's splitting off. You're going there. And you're a bit too crowded to work. Surprise, surprise. Fortunately, I might have room to do that here. Too much curvature. Can we do it here? Can we connect him this side? Oh, come on. Yes? No? No. It's because of these three cargo lines. Two of which are not even being used at the moment. So if we are going to use those in the future, then we'll figure that out eventually. I hope that this is going to fit. It is. Okay, so now this train from Hartford, or to Hartford, should be able to go there. Then this crossing, yep, this crossing actually fits. Don't ask me how that happened. This one's no longer being used. This one, remind me how that works. Yep, at least he can leave. That's the key part. Train 5, are you train 5? You're train 5. Can you get your ass to Hartford, I wonder? You can, can't you? Yes. Good. Now, the Merino train can move on. One of my food trains can move on. Does that mean the other food train is already gone? Yep, the other food train is already on the way. Not a moment too soon, because there is a bit of food waiting there. 470. We'd better start transporting more food. Because there is a shit ton of food waiting there. Right, this is the Cleveland train to San Bernardino. Picking up a very, very small amount of people. As it does not seem to be too interested. Or people do not seem to be too interested in taking the train. Yet. This one's merrily passing through. Let's see, where does the San Bernardino train go? Okay. They might start fighting each other here. That could cause an issue. My money will too, by the way. I'm gonna have to have the trains coming in from there. Wait. Because otherwise, that passenger train, starting out there, will not be able to go anywhere. And the whole line is gonna cram to a halt. Okay, so this train's going. There's some people waiting there. One person waiting over there. 10 over there. To Bernardino. Okay. You're moving. That's my food truck. Train. Stand corrected. Dropping off. Moving on. Making a profit. Important. Second. He just dropped off some food here. There's a lot of food waiting in Springfield. And he continues on his way. Good. Aside from the fact that I'm making significant losses, I think that I'm actually having all trains move. And that they keep moving. Especially that second bit's important. There's already 10 people on this train. Making progress. 4 people in there. 3 people to Marino. Anybody on the train? 1 person on the train to Hartford. Oh wow. 3 people. It might take them a couple of years in-game to figure out that they can maneuver by train. Hear me, maneuver. Move. These are civilians. They don't maneuver, they move. Try to ship more items. Yes. Ship more items means that there is way too much food stored on this station for this factory to want to produce any more. So that's causing a bit of congestion on that line. 1 person waiting. Did you just... Yeah, you just left. 5 people. Woohoo. Great. These trains might continue to run with a significant deficit. You're going via Hickory Street. Is this Hickory? This is Pine. I may want to have an internal transport line here, just to feed people into the train station. Let's see if that works. I'm going to, once again, drive my ass into debt. We could do this by tram, come to think of it. So we're going to upgrade the roads to have a electric tram track. You're going to... Yeah, we're going to make a little slightly larger loop, hoping that Hartford is going to grow. Let's see, over there, and then back towards the center. Actually, like that. Then we can bring in this bus stop as well. Okay, so that's going to be their tram. You're going to start off there, go here. Let me make that black so I can see it. Then we need to add another bus stop. Let's do that there. That's your next stop. Then, actually, let's move this stop. Sorry. Let's move this stop to a slightly different location. There, people will still now use it, and this bus line does not need adjustment. So you're coming from there, then you're going to this one. Let's double up with another one on the other side. Then you're going to that one. And then you're going to go round and round and round. Right. Tram depot. Right in the middle of nowhere. We're going to buy 1 tram for a whole 20 passengers. And you're going to go on... What? What do you mean there's no... Is that thing not set up as a tram line? It's not, is it? How the hell did that happen? Is that line 1? Yeah, it's line 1. Let me check that. Aha! Yeah, I was expecting these things to go on the outside. So Elm Street needs to go. We need to add that one. And now these things should be recognized as planned. But they are taking a unusual route from Pine Street. I want them to go from Pine to Johnson. Maybe... The hell? Why is it taking such an unusual route? On Pine Street it's going... Go away. On Pine Street it's going south. Whereas I want it to go north, actual. I want it to go here. And then there and there. Maybe if we add another bus stop. Maybe that fixes it. That's after Pine Street. Yep, now you're gonna go Pine, Locust, Johnson, Poplar, Dogwood, Hickory, and for some reason back past Locust. Whatever, that's fine. And then you're gonna go to Pine, and then you're gonna turn around there. I'm not sure how you're gonna turn around there, but that's your concern. And this is in a town called Hartford. Yes, I knew that. Hartford. Hartford. Here. The Hartford tram line. Let's make those... Oh, I don't know. That color. This one gets to go. I don't need that line anymore. Delete. You. Nope, we're not going to buy another one. You'd like that. Hartford tram. Good luck. Now I hope that these people are in fact waiting to go to the train station. And not so much towards the Cleveland bus depot that we have over here. The Cleveland transfer station. Again, it could take them a little bit of time before they realize that the Hartford tram is now a whole thing. And they can actually board that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to take quite a while. Look at that. Holy. We're going to need a few more people. A few more buses. Are the buses currently profitable with Hartford? No, they are not. They are not profitable. Interesting. Hey, we have our first person waiting for the tram. Is there anybody in the tram? Next question. Where's the bloody tram? Here you are. Nope, there's nobody there. Nobody waiting for the tram. There's one there. Nobody there. Yep, two for the tram. And that bus is completely stuffed. Okay. How are these trains doing? 3 people! Wow! Not good. I may have to suspend my bus lines. Because at this point they're probably running interference with my train lines. Taking profit away from the train lines. I wouldn't be surprised if that is starting to happen. 8 people waiting from Reno. 9 people on the train to Hartford. 3 people on the train to San Bernardino. 2 people waiting there. Yeah. San Bernardino bus is making a profit. Every 106 seconds. Oh, the other buses are also running a profit now. It's my trains that are driving me into the bottom. Minus 800k. And considering that these things cost me 867k, it means that they're only making 70, well 50, 70, 80. We're still in 1983. So more and more people are starting to take the train. Especially one to San Bernardino. Which is not the one that I'm looking at. Finance. Cost, look at that, he's going up. So more people are starting to discover the fact that we have a train line. I call that progress. 2 people waiting on the tram. 5 people. None. Surprise, surprise. 1? Is that tram even doing anything? Not really. It's mostly there to feed the train station. If it can continue to do so, I'll be happy. How are my food trains? 20 food in Cleveland, and he is depleted. And yet... Oh, you numbnut. I'm telling these trains to go here. But there is nothing at all that's transporting the stuff away from Marino. So I'm going to temporarily suspend the Marino station. Scratch that. I'm going to build out this transport line. This station, or this area, is being... Yep, that's being fed into. It's this area that we need to generate, or that we need to build. That's going to be expensive. That we need to build a depot for. Will this cover it? Some of it, not even all of it. Let's do the same thing here. Let's not go with a bus or with a tram line. 300k, 650k. Where can we fit it? Can we fit it here? No, that's being served by that one. Screw it, they'll just have to make do. This is what you're gonna get, period. Alright, so this is the Marino food line. And for the food line we were using this color. We did have a vehicle depot, I think, all the way over there. Get me one of these. That's the Marino line. Marino food. Good luck. Now these trains are running on empty, so they're costing me additional money while they're transporting stuff to nowhere. Yeah, that's not good. It might help if we have another train going to... Actually, no, we have a train going to San Bernardino. Is that it? It's the food train. That's the train going to San Bernardino. Because now people can also use this as a junction. Going from, say, I don't know, Marino to San Bernardino, if they want to. They can do that. Boeing 757. I don't think we're going to be using that anytime soon. Still a decent number waiting here. My trains are still... Well, this one is going quite well. Or well, relatively. It seems to be doing better each year. Although this one was worse than previous. I don't like that. Maybe I'm going to have to downscale the trains a little bit. Go with something slightly cheaper. The CLV Hartford line still seems to be really popular. Although... it's not making that much money. I'm going to suspend that whole line. So if people want to go from Cleveland to Hartford, they're going to have to take the train. And they are being fed in from Cleveland by bus, and they're being fed from Hartford to the train by tram. So I am sorry, but you're going to have to wait a long time if you want to take that route. Suspended. Now there's suddenly a whole bunch of people waiting for the tram. Like a lot of them. We might need another tram. Where's the tram? Current. Here. 20 out of 20. And it... Did you just turn around? Really? You did, didn't you? Oh, never mind. Yeah. He does that at Locust. He visits Locusts twice. Makes sense. Boom! 43 people waiting for the train. So our non-profitable train line, because there were no people going by train, should now immediately go profitable. And yeah, I probably should have done this right from the get-go. Don't use the bus, just use the train. Silly me. Holy crap. People are suddenly discovering the fact that there is a tram. Right, one person out, 44 people in. Go make me cash. And preferably a lot of it, because we are running at minus 4.6 million. And we still need to process or ship more food. Yes, I know. This tram should be running on full pretty much all the time. We're going to need a lot more capacity. Alright, train is about to arrive in Cleveland. This means that we're also going to need more transport capability in the bus inside Cleveland. Get out. 271. Boom. Now we're getting somewhere. 21 people waiting there. 9 people waiting to go to Marino. I like this. I think this is improvement. We're also going to do the same thing with the other one. San Bernardino. It's still making me money. Merino Valley, not so much. Let's adjust the Merino Valley line so it's no longer visiting Cleveland. So it's just going to go through town. With 5 vehicles. That's fine. I'm down 8 million. They'll just have to make do. They will just have to make do. Now, 21 people on the train, 20 waiting there. I don't think we're feeding people into the train fast enough. I'm running close to my maximum amount of loans. Let's go with 2 of these, set it to Hartford Tram. Go and transport people. And be quick. Because we need more people on the train. It's one of our main money makers here. Where are you guys going? Are you all going to the train? They might. Wouldn't be surprised if they are. 0 people on. 0 people on. Where are you all going? You. You're going to the shop. Over there. Interesting. What about you, you, and you? Benjamin, you're going shopping in Cleveland. You're going home in Cleveland. You're going to work in Cleveland. So everything seems to happen in Cleveland. 17 people waiting, 18. So once these trams hit this station, they instantly fill up. Yeah, that makes sense. The trams, running minus 20. Fair. The train to Hartford, suddenly making me a lot more money. Or a lot less deficit, rather. What are you carrying now? 21 people only. We have 19 people here. 161. Well, he's almost making a profit. He might be able to do that. Another coming here. Up and on. The others are almost getting run over by the tram. And now we have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 17 people waiting. Okay. And the amount of people waiting in Cleveland is going up fast. 14 people waiting. How many people do we have waiting here? 30. It's because we scrapped that bus line. There's the food. Really? You're going to drop off one item of food? That's all that Marina was getting. Guys, you're going to have to share because you're getting one loaf of bread. It's expensive too. 24,000. Whatever. This train's almost running full. 14 people there. Can this thing make a profit? Cha-ching, 60k. What are you doing? Train number 3. 151. He made a profit! Although we just started out in New Year. Which is fair. 20 people on board. And almost 40 people waiting. Probably more by the time he gets back. How about you? 50! Look at you go! You're gonna make me money if you're not careful. You're gonna make me money. Now, I think that Cleveland is due for an upgrade. The Cleveland bus. Maybe I'm gonna have to upgrade Cleveland to a tram set as well. Because it seems that we don't have enough buses to transport these people from and to where they need to go. Boom, 300. Made a profit. We're still running a deficit on some of the other lines though. Yeah, San Bernardino. San Bernardino, you are no longer going to Cleveland. Work it out. Feed it into the train and we will work from there. This may mean that these buses are no longer going to be as profitable or even running a deficit. But that is usually easily outfielded or balanced out by the trains. So that's fine. 37 people waiting. You're carrying 16. People apparently do not need to go back to Hartford. They only want to go to Cleveland. And once you're in Cleveland, you can never go back. 16 out, 35 in. Are you making a profit? Borderline. Minus 40. I think he might make a very modest profit this year. But I think that we're not feeding people from Cleveland into this system fast enough. Yeah, there's just people waiting for the Cleveland bus here right now. How about that tram? Tram's minus 35. That's fine. 215. November. No, he's going into deficit again. He's still not running on full. Alright, let's pause it quickly and upgrade the road system. So we're going to have an electric tram. I like trams because you can make them run quite often. And they have a better capacity than a bus. Like that. They can transit there, there, there. That thing is now electrified. Not in the bad sense of the word. Okay, so now we have a good loop, I think. All these things are now classed as electric, except for that one. Okay, we're going to have to slightly adjust the Cleveland bus. Cleveland bus is going to get suspended. You're now a tram line. That's new. You're now a tram line. Sure. Where can we fit one of those? I think we can do that here. Tram depot. Like that. Buy a tram. In fact, buy me 3 trams. You are now called Cleveland Bus. And you are now no longer called Cleveland Bus. You're called Cleveland Tram. However, I'm going to have this thing run both ways. So it's going to go in either direction. So people can pick and choose the one that they want to go on. To make sure that they're not accidentally crowding up space where they don't really need to go. So double up on all the stations. And that should do. Okay. So we're going to have a new line. You know what? I'm going to scrap the whole Cleveland tram line for now. Yes, yes, I know. Go back to your stations. You're going to get scrapped. So now we have an empty Cleveland. One of them goes counterclockwise. There, back through town. Then you're going to end up over there. Then you're going to go back to the station. Okay. So this is CLV tram CCW counterclockwise. Cleveland was yellow. The other one, I'm going to make it black for contrast, but I will adjust that later. You're going to start here. You're going to go clockwise. So that means over there, there, and then back. So you are CLV tram CW clockwise. And you're also going to run yellow. I want you, good sir, to go on the clockwise route. Oh crap, that's the Hartford tram. That's not the right one. You're on Hartford. The tram's over here. They're probably coming back. Yep, there we go. Trams 4, 5, and 6. Tram 4. Go clockwise. Tram 5. Sorry, counterclockwise. Now we have 2 there. Okay, you and your new friend. Both of you are going on the clockwise line. The other 2 are counterclockwise. It's going to take them a little bit of time to fill up, but probably not even that much, because people do want to get around Cleveland, otherwise they wouldn't go here. Holy crap. 70 people going to Marino. Okay. Loads and loads of people waiting here. On this bus stop, we can sell all of these things for at least a little bit of recoup. Not that much though. So we have 79 people waiting to go to Marino. Marino has just arrived. Filled up. Not that many people waiting to go to Cleveland. Well, yet, maybe. Maybe they're still coming by bus. Yeah, there are some more people. Get out. Go wait for the train. Oh, wow, you're getting 2 food. That's still sharing a lot of food. Anyway. This train, Hartford, is now running on pretty high capacity. 47 out of 52. He has made a profit so far. He's still going back halfway empty. But by the time that he gets to Hartford, Hartford's probably going to have enough people there. Anyway, the Hartford tram. This one is going what we call counterclockwise. So CCW. I'm also going to set up a clockwise route for Hartford. So you're going to start over there. Then you're going to go here, there, 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 and back. So you are the Hartford tram clockwise. We think we picked that one. And this one does not need to go to Locust twice. Is this better? Yeah, this works. Okay, one of you, switch to the other line. Go clockwise from now on. Turn around. And now we can spread out the passengers from Hartford a little bit more evenly. Hopefully allowing me to use these lines more efficiently. Lots of people waiting here. You're carrying 38. You just made a profit. You're carrying 52. You're about to make a profit. And you're on 46. You also made a profit, albeit a modest one. So what is costing me money? is of course the trams, the feeders, the bus lines to some extent, and these trains are... Oh, the food line. I think the problem with the food line is that we're not making the most of the capacity. There's probably way more demand in Marino than those trains can transport. That's half of it. The other half is that they're running empty half of the time. See, when they're going back all the way from Merino Valley to Springfield, they're empty. That's not really an efficient use of your time. I might be able to fix that. Here's my thinking. If I can have those cargo liners, once they're, for example, going from Reno... Actually, no. I could pick them... sorry. I could add a few more passenger seats. No, that would lead to contaminated stations. I was going to say I could add a few more passenger trucks to that and have them on the way back visit Cleveland and San Bernardino and Springfield. But then they're going to start interfering with other train lines. It's going to be a big mess. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Look at that! San Bernardino's doing well. That's this train, no? Yep. 500,000 profit last year. En route back to San Bernardino. Currently April 17th, 1988. Just past my birthday. And there are plenty of people waiting there. So far, so good. Except for my bank account, which is minus $4.5 million. Let's not do anything for a bit and see what happens. See if these things can pick up. What's mostly drowning me out is that food line. How about the food trucks? CLV food is not doing very well. Reno food not doing very well. And San Bernardino food and Springfield food all costing me money. Not good. Now I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough room for borrowing to get more. That is unfortunate. Otherwise I would add a few more cars to the food line. Just to improve transport capability there. So for now we're just going to have to hope that this line can carry it. Or that these train lines can carry it. At least those trains are doing pretty well. Pretty well. Cleveland is almost tripled in size. It's on the way to getting tripled. Coming from 293 going to 735. There are probably not enough trains running though. Line usage. If the line is seeing more usage, that means that the population is also going to go up faster. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave you for this episode. Hope you enjoyed that bit of renovation or, well, reorganizing of the lines. Let me know if you have any tips for improvement, and otherwise I'll see you soon for the next episode. So thank you for watching. See you soon.